dear Taurus. This is a love reading for you where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We'll also look into what they would tell you if they had the guts to tell you the truth with my own set of the Brutally Honest Oracle cards. And this reading was sponsored by Roxanne, and I read for you one day earlier thanks to Roxanne. Thank you so much, Roxanne, for your support. I am forever grateful. As an extended member to my channel, you can get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to my channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check this out to the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. This reading will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Taurus, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. It can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Taurus person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world, so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I will use the Light SEER'S Tarot for the readings part. When I open your deck here, I see 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. So this person is trying to put their best foot forward, but they feel only rewarded with pain. Like whatever healthy thing they do, they get more pain. They try something else that should be a solution and healthy, but they get more pain. And yeah, you get the picture. So I call the divine with love and light. So they're very disappointed with this relationship and with all the pain that it has cost them, and it might be a little bit overwhelming to them at this point. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. We can see this shape here with a spiral in both these cards. I think they have kind of identified that they are in a negative spiral. Whatever they do, they get just like bad luck or negativity comes their way. So thinking this person is losing hope a little bit. And I call the 6 elements, and here we have 2 of Pentacles and the Wheel. So here we see the person bravely trying to stand on their own 2 feet while misfortune is haunting them. So it's not much else they can do. They could lay down and cry, but it doesn't really help. And so they're trying to just be in this and try to balance their feelings and accept the situation as it is, and maybe try to look brave also in this situation. Okay, so 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Taurus viewers. So I want my dear Taurus to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in here for a few seconds to you, the person most on your mind, and their true thoughts and feelings for you. So this is their most likely action that they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. This is their feelings for you, and this is what's on their mind. So they are not happy. This person is not happy, and they're trying to stay balanced as much as it's possible, but life seems to throw them over end time and again. And they're growing from this, I can see that, but it's coming with a great deal of pain here. Okay. And this is their feelings. Two of Cups, Hermit, Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. They feel very lonely. I think they feel very lonely without you. They would want to communicate with you here. That would be their hope, that they could come together with you and get something going, but they just sit here with the Hermit and the dreams of the Two of Cups, the love between you two. And this is the most likely action. It's they're becoming a little bit angry with you because they feel like they have done so much for giving you what you wanted and making you love them, but it doesn't seem to happen. But maybe they will grow from this and become more adult, more zen, more rock solid, less needy, less touchy-feely, less dramatic. Okay, so we'll see. Seven of Swords, what a surprise. I think it has come in this position for a big chunk of the signs that I've done up till now. 7-7. King of Wands. I'm feeling a thing that might be unrelated. Maybe this is you. I'm seeing a person that wants to move on from this relationship and find a new lover. I don't think it's this person that's so down on their luck. I think this might be you, Taurus, that's feeling like this. But however, I will read this as them because this is their thoughts and feelings. So maybe they think that you are lying about your love for them and that you and you're just trying to replace them with someone else. Okay, so that's one thing. I will see if there comes more. 5 of Wands and 10 of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing another thing here as well, that this person here would want to break free from the love they have for you and kind of become the lonesome cowboy, okay, going on their own, doing their own stuff. Hell is other people. People are just lying, cheating, stealing, not loving them enough. So I think this is necessary maybe for this part of their spiritual growth, that maybe they need to toss everything aside and go about on their own. They will find out it's not particularly funny, but they will also find some strength in that and might come back as a more grown-up person. So their plan is basically to get the hell out of Dodge and ride like the cowboy into the sunset and leave all their problems behind. And it's not without the feeling of vengeance, but it's, you can see this person doesn't have a good situation. So if they can muster up some strength for themselves and put their own show on the road and say, to hell with everyone, I will create my own best life, at least we can let them have that. So if you can't be there supporting and loving them because they might be a handful, at least they can be allowed to learn and support and love themselves. So this is on an emotional level, and they have placed the King of Swords here, so trying to be very logic about these emotions that have caused so much pain for this person, trying to make it on their own here, trying to they have pretty much put restraint on their feelings, but it's a survival thing, and I think this person needs this at this point. They say, okay, no one else supports me, I will support myself, I will make the best life I can for me. And we have the World, which is closure, and the Knight of Wands. So this person wants to have a chance of happiness, and since they believe they don't have a chance of happiness with you, they would want to have a chance of happiness somewhere else. And again, since they are not happy in this situation and they feel very down on their luck, they do love you, but it causes them a lot of grief and a lot of unbalanced emotions. They need to be allowed to move on into greener pastures. It can't be the point here that this person is going to suffer on their own. Even if they have done stupid things towards you, they need to be allowed to rise from the ashes and create a new life for themselves here. Okay. So the most likely action towards you, we have the Ace of Wands, which is very much passion, but we can see they keep this passion constrained. We have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, King of Wands. They're trying to be the grown-up for themselves here and take care of whatever is left of their life. And that means that they are putting up boundaries towards you and maybe even towards themselves. So they want to reach out or try something stupid that will throw them back into the Two of Pentacles, where everything feels like, oh, I'm standing on solid ground, like in a swamp, and I'm juggling these two things, and I can fall in the water anytime and maybe drop a ball in my head as well. So they don't have the best situation. Three of Pentacles. So we see this helps when they put like a damper on their passion, when they say, no, I will not feel this way for Taurus anymore, and they get to move on with their life. This is a healthy situation. King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. It shows distance between you, but it's healthy for this person. And Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords. So in the end, I don't see them being able to really move on from you, but at least we can give them a try. Okay, so I think they're worth it. I think they will have trouble finding someone that like ticks all the boxes for them, specifically maybe because they are very much in a state where they are guarded and like this lonesome cowboy. They don't need anyone. They have put the King of Swords here in front of their heart. So that might make them, it's very hard for them to maybe connect with someone new. And I don't think it's not the best time for love for this person, because they need to learn to take care of themselves in a loving and strong way that helps them become less dramatic, and that will make them a better partner because they would be more rock solid in a relationship too. So even if things start to sway, really, they will still be like, I want this and I will put up with that, and this is what how I can solve things, and what are you going to contribute with. So it makes the person more adult and more ready for life's challenges. So we must let this person have this growth period. Okay, so see what they would tell you if they dare to tell you the truth. You're the only one who gets me, which might be why they will have problems here to replace you with someone else. You're the only one who gets me. My surrounding didn't approve. So this might mean that there was some issues in your relationship coming to, like, other people might have had an opinion about your relationship, maybe telling that you shouldn't be together with this person, they are like this or this. So it might be that your surrounding didn't approve or their surrounding didn't approve. And maybe their surrounding doesn't approve right now of them like sulking and being depressed. They say you need to take a grip on yourself and, create a new life for yourself. You can't stay in the pile of the ashes of your last relationship. Get a grip. So they might not approve of this person staying in depression here. But they still think about you every day. So they're just trying to do what's healthy for them. They haven't lost their love for you. And in many ways, they're still loyal. They just need to learn to be loyal to themselves as well. So this is from your point of view. We have all the time in the world. I have mother issues. And I was never good enough for you. So we have all the time in the world. I think you're procrastinating a reconciliation with this person, and that's what's keeping them like in this hopeless stage, because you're never able to come to a new fruitful position in your relationship because you say, no, I don't want it. I have other things to do, other stuff to do, other relationships I want to explore. And you probably know that you have like a certain important connection, but you don't want to honor it at this point because it doesn't feel like it would be any point to it. Probably there has been a lot of stuff going on that you are so sick and tired of. I have mother issues. That usually means that you can't love yourself enough. And it might, what I see for this relationship is in your relationship to this person, you have mirrored, I'm not worthy of love. So this person might not have shown you how much they loved you. And therefore, this might have been a big reason to the relationship going like down and under, the ship going down in this ocean, is because you reflected that you weren't worthy to be nourished and have your needs fulfilled and have someone backing you up and loving you. And now this goes the same for this person. They probably had you backing them up in the past, but now they have no one. So now they have to face their mother issues. I think you did this when you felt I was never good enough for you. Like whatever you did, you were never able to get your needs met in this relationship. You felt like a poor person because you weren't rich in love. This person might have been very cold towards you. They might have a little bit of trauma there that blocks their heart. And so I think you revolted towards this and say, I don't want to agree to this kind of situation anymore. I'm going to give myself love. And therefore this person is in this situation in like no man's land, thrown out from your paradise, mainly because they didn't create a paradise for you. Okay, so see what the divine wants to say about this relationship. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So it basically says that you have a chance to, maybe both of you, to meet someone new if you are able to really, like we have separation and deception here. So if you are ready to accept that there's no reconciliation and actually move on, there could be a new love for you out there. But for others, you will be stuck on this reconciliation situation, that both of you will always compare this old person to the new person, or the old situation to the new situation, and it will seem flawed in comparison. Even if this situation was flawed, but sometimes the things we have done together with another person and the memories we have built, it will always outrank this new person. So it can be very hard to keep an open mind and to open your heart for someone new, because someone else have already taken all that space, and the memories you have is with them. It's not with this new person. So it can keep you very stuck, even on a very destructive situation where there has been a lot of deception, because this person, for example, is have a weakness where they don't feel loved, so therefore they might show a very cold side towards you, while you have felt also not worthy of love, but I think you gave them a lot of love. Okay, so we'll see the advice here. Imagine and between worlds. So I think the issue here is about being able to see that better things could come. I think neither of you are really ready. Even if you seem more ready, I think neither of you are really ready to meet someone new, because you have a hard time imagine that life with someone new could be better. But you are between worlds, so it almost feels like you could be ready to move on to a new relationship, but you just need to imagine that this kind of miracle could happen. Okay, and that it would just not be the same old. In matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a mean of connecting to that person. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond your daydream and into reality, beyond illusions and into flirtation. Relationships are about relating, so step out onto the dance floor. I'm thinking stepping out into the dating life here. where imagination partners will manifest. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You'll be changed for the better. Imagine that. Okay? And then between worlds. So if you have felt like bound by this relationship for a very long time, you could have a chance of freeing yourself from this relationship now. And this person could have a chance to free themselves from you. You just need to want it. If you still want what you had, I guess you will get what you had eventually. This is the time. So maybe it's not, maybe a new relationship would actually be better. Maybe you will just be disappointed on the old cycle repeating over and over again. So this is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It's not a moment for certainty, but for rather the discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you from the other person. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Either or. I'm seeing this person being stuck on you still, but I also think that both of you have a chance to step into like a new situation that's free from the old baggage, okay? But it's a choice that you need to make, and you need to be like ready to not feel at home with a new partner and not feel like, it's the one, and all these kind of things that you might feel with someone that you're very used to. Okay, so I thank you for watching, and I hope it helped. I would urge you to watch the reading. What do they want to happen between you two, to get more information about this situation, or the love reading for July that will show both of your opinions. You can also watch the true thoughts and feelings from the previous month to get a deeper and prolonged understanding of your situation. So until next time, stay really blessed, and bye-bye.